It's
I
moves,
seen the Fanatics movie.
shit like that. Like just moves that like care my situation. What you say? Yeah, go puff, all types of shit. Just shit that like I ain't gotta wake up tomorrow and be like, all right, I ain't got no shit this week. I'm fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean? On that time off, I just dedicated myself to learning financials and shit like that because I've been making millions since like I was 23, but learning financials, I probably ain't learned it until like the last 3 years to like a serious level where I know how to handle, control my money.
Did the first time I could remember me myself, which was not too long ago when I come out of the YMCA. Boy, I'm in the Boys and Girls Club down Atlantic City, and I signed that wire. I signed an electronic document that some money hit my account.
Yeah.
And I always said to myself that, you coming out of jail, whatever, that money gonna change everything. The happiness gonna come. How did you feel when that bread first hit you? And did it change your life? Like,
With bread though, I had the $1 million bread. I had the
I'm
$10
talking about the
million
first time.
checks,
The first time.
20s.
The
Like,
first time.
First time I ain't really. I got mine in pieces. I got mine from like doing shows for 15,000, doing verses for 8-9,000, building it up.
You gotta go to the
So
next
when I had 300, 400,000, I was like, I ain't noticed when I got it because I was building it up piece by piece.
When you say
I was being around Gilly around the time in the studio when I started having like 100, 200,000. I'm buying watches and shit like that. I had a manager. He was hitting me with all types of missiles and shit, cutting my money down. I wasn't really with none of that shit. So we had to straighten that out. Then I got on my own one too. I got to deal with Ross. Yeah, no, hell yeah.
Hitting you with missiles?
Yeah, I would tell like it is. I don't really like mentioning people's names and shit like that in my shit. I don't want to talk about nobody else.
I think
Really.
we ain't gonna mention. I just
Yeah,
know.
no, everybody
I'm
knows
betting right now.
I was telling somebody the story the other day. I had an iTunes check for 23,000. This for the artist right here. iTunes check, independent. I was in Batcave too. I'm like, damn, I got 23,000 as a check from iTunes. Man, I went to go cash to get the check. Shit was in the nigga name, first of all. How my iTunes checking your name? And then when I went to go get the money back, he pulled out a piece of paper. Then you owe 2,000 for this, 1,500 for this, 600 for this. By the time I got to that motherfucking money, that shit was like 4 bands. You heard? Real shit. I went to go to war. I was like, you heard me? I just couldn't prove it. Like, you know what I mean? You know, like, you don't know the difference between business and like, like, do I really owe this money or is nigga trying to finesse me?
So they put the wham and lamb down on you. I know you remember that club night at that Crystal, the Mo too.
Nigga said, yeah, I sent you 500. It was locked up that time. I said, God damn, you put that on the list?
That was a chargeback.
Yeah, that was on the list. Nigga gave you 500. I had money on my books too. I ain't even need no money from nobody in jail. And this was the time before I was signed, when I used to be in Batcave. Right?
Yeah.
But
I remember. I know before you were signed though, you was running it up.
Yeah, I got put away right before.
On it.
You mean not me?
The independent level, you know what I mean?
Yes.
He was running around getting the 10s and the 12s and the,
Man,
you know.
nice.
That was life for me. If I could do 3 walkthroughs for 10 bands at 21, 22, I was cool. And make 40,000 profit at the end of the week. I was when I got the challenge. I had the SRT Challenger and the Camaro SS. That's when that was my moment of like, damn, I'm doing my thing. Like I'm rising above, I would say. I had 2 cars. I just moved my mom to Jersey. I just moved to Jersey. I moved with my mom at the same time. So that probably was the most pivotal part. My nephews and nieces and shit moving out the hood.
Yeah.
Nephew used to be in the projects all day cussing. Now he don't cuss. He live a better life.
Yeah, shout out to little
Tweety.
Shout out to nephew Tweet.
Yeah, like if you ever could find a video of Tweety.
Remember Tweet and back was
Yeah,
gonna
him and his son
rumble
was
back in the
supposed to
day.
rumble, yeah. Because they used to roll box. We used to bring it to the studio like, yeah, y'all gonna rumble on this day.
And Tweet used to be on there fucking 9 years old.
Cussing.
I'm gonna beat Gilly's son the fuck up.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
Gilly's son ain't cuss. Gilly had his son. My little nephew, boy, he was in the projects. He cussed in front of my mom, sister, whoever you could put in front. He take 1,000 whoopings. He gonna keep cussing.
Mac just thought that shit was funny. He just was like, he just look at that shit, be laughing like.
Yeah, Tweet is funny as shit. Now, like, I mean, that was the most pivotal part. Like, that really like did something to my life where I recognized like my family changing, better ways, better environment, shit like that was like probably the most important.
Well, I remember when I first heard you, I was in jail. I was in Greatest for it.
Yeah.
I said, yo, cuz, who the fuck is Meek Mills? Because young cats would come near the cats that would come to jail, they'd be rapping that shit in the yard smoking buckhorns. They was rapping it, and they would rap all y'all raps. You, Quillet, you, Joey J had everybody, right?
Yeah.
So then I hear it on the radio. I'm like, damn, so I say, cuz, yo, who the fuck is Meek Mill? Like who is this guy? He's like, oh man, Meek, he always been in the stew all day. This nigga staying here.
Yeah.
What was the discipline? Because every time he would say you was staying here, it wasn't no chicks. It was just you just in there grinding.
So I try to keep my name worth more than money and gold. Yeah. Stay humble around my people so I don't spoil my soul. I keep my dreams for the fame and all the spoiled little hoes, because I got 2 sons that's kings and they like spoiled little bros. I say like I keep my fame before money, all the spoiled little bitches. Like I like women, I like money, I like having fun, but everybody know when I go to the stew, like there could be 10 chicks in there twerking. I'm trying to get it in, that's what we doing, we getting it in. We like serious people. We ain't get high niggas, we smoking shit, drinking a little. We ain't get high niggas. We don't play around all day. We don't party 7 days a week. We like a little bit serious first round. Like we put our dreams before all that type shit. You know what I mean, I put my dreams for trying to be a real nigga. I put my dreams before any bad bitch. I put my dreams before anything except for probably my family. And I can't even say my family because I left some of my family home on the road. That's expensive pain, being away from my son. Both of my sons, my mom, my sister, the people I really grew up with my whole life. So, you know.
One thing I always commend you for is Wallow, and I said it on the podcast a bunch of times. There's only a couple niggas that ever came out of Philadelphia that could match my motherfucking hustle in the studio, man.
Yeah.
You one of them.
Yeah, I went off y'all really. I ain't even tell y'all.
When I wasn't in the studio.
Oh, you what?
I said I ain't even tell him. I used to watch Good Night. I asked Rug one day, like, how many times they go in the studio? You ask him too. He tell you how many times they go in the studio a week. About 4 days a week. This that. I'm trying to go 7. It ain't 8 days, but I'm trying to go 7. So you know the studio, they had that shit booked out. Gilly, Black, there used to be a bunch of niggas had that shit booked all the time.
I got it to the point where I was like, Rug, I'm gonna give you a bag for the month. I'm gonna book that shit out for the month. Yeah. And then this motherfucker.
Yeah.
What did he do?
I had somebody putting up the money for me.
He stole Rug.
Yeah.
Oh, after the month is done with Kill, I want to bring you out to LA.
Yeah,
I had me recording with a bunch of other motherfuckers and shit. He done kidnapped Rug and shit.
Rug's my engineer.
He got me at fucking Johnny Donut Studio and shit.
That shit a whole nother hassle.
Whole nother fucking hassle. He don't know my style. He ain't punching me in right.
I don't even want rapping engineers and shit like that.
Nigga was plotting on me, man. As soon as Kill get done, you coming to LA. I call Rug 2 days later. Where you at? I'm on the plane. I'm in LA.
Rug left me in LA. Yeah.
Oh, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
We gonna get to that. Wife though, so it was excusable.
We gonna get to that. But this episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka. Now,
that's that Amsterdam. I ain't gonna lie. I had a CO bring me some Amsterdam when I was in jail. I was on PC. They had me on PC for like 2 weeks. You know, when you first come in, like they don't know what to do with you. CO called me to the barbershop. Like, man, what's up? You want some Amsterdam? I said, what the fuck is that? I said, yeah. Anyway, he came out with a shot.
That's what I'm talking. See, Meek was in jail drinking New Amsterdam. So if you're on the street,
you gotta get you some New Amsterdam.
That one shot smoked the shit out of me because I ain't had no liquor, nothing. Probably like a month or maybe so or some shit like that.
Right.
You was in the cell twisted.
Sally told on PC niggas. And I said, damn, man, I just had a shot. This is the only nigga I ever told that I had a shot. We on PC. I don't even talk over here. I gotta talk to my celly. This is when I lock him with every night. Man, I wake up.
It's not PC, it's administrative custody.
No, this one PC. This is like where the rapists go at.
Oh, they had you up in this.
Where the cop killers. They mix it up with everything though. If you got like a high profile case, you killed the cop, killed the old lady, like kids, shit like that, you go to PC. You rape kids. I mean, I was doing my community service. Like, get your bitch ass out of here, man. You raped a 12-year-old girl, man. I ain't paying you back. You don't even bring my name up. I come in a block. God gave me like 200 worth of food. So, you know, I don't know these guys' resume. I already know it's PC. It's kind of funny over here. But I need this food right now. I ain't eating weeks. They give me the food and shit. So as niggas telling me, days going by, like, yeah, no, he be on the news. So he raped a little girl every time he go to trial. That shit come on the news. We all in the day room. Like, he tried to come to me about the money back. Nigga, If you don't get the fuck out of here, nigga, you just on the news for touching a little girl, man. You think you about to get this 200 back? You done lost your mind, man.
But let me finish this ad on New Amsterdam vodka. It's distilled 5 times. It's filtered 3 times for a clean, crisp finish. So life ain't going your way. Shout out New Amsterdam vodka. You caught your bitch cheating today.
That shit was
shout out
New Amsterdam vodka.
I was locked in 23 hours a day. I needed a shot of
You're locked up 23 hours a day. New Amsterdam vodka. The official vodka of Barstool Sport and the presenting sponsor of $1 million worth of the game. Now let's get back to
that promo is sponsored by Gilly and Wallow, and I'm just adding on because my man's and I'm getting it from you. Heard?
Now,
for sure.
Now you say you talking about the expensive pain.
Yeah.
Do you think IG fucked it up? Fucked the whole relationship game up?
Yeah, social media play a big part into it too.
Why is that?
Because everybody think they have like even me ourselves. You think you got like, and this I'm gonna just use Chino. Chino don't rap, but I could just use this as an example. Chino, he get money, he movie actor, sponsorships, all types of shit. Chino wanted to rap one time, and I'm like, Chino, don't just jump out there like that, Chino. I mean, practice for like 18 months, and then we gonna cook that shit up, and then we gonna go. Chino jumps out there, you know, it wasn't my favorite. I went and look at the comments, that shit had 300 flames down there, like, you know what I mean? So I'm telling Chino, like, no, that shit ain't really like that. It's all right, but when you go on the Instagram, you got 400 people telling you fire, 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 fire. They kind of really pushing them in the wrong direction. Because if I got a friend, I want you to know the truth. I want you to get better. I want you to learn your craft more. I don't want to tell you that you're already there and you're not really there yet. You know what I mean? And so he got a security from people who don't really give a fuck about you, telling you, go ahead, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. It's all right, but it ain't really hot yet. You know what I mean? And he can get hot. He can be hot at anything he do. I mean, it's Chino, good at whatever we do. But at the point, I just noticed that, like, damn, at the end of the day, they trying to be positive and give them the push, but they ain't really laying it out the right way. And I see that happen with men, women all the time. You can have a girlfriend, and y'all can actually be living good all the time. You could be doing. I know a nigga, he did everything for a girl before, all types of shit. Whatever you can think, trips, flowers, cook, come to your job, pick you up, anything that shit. You got hit with that stick. And I mean, something heavy, you know what I mean? So it's like, what the hell does she think? Did she really she think the new nigga that she fuck with give a fuck? Or does she think like the guy that was there all this time really give a fuck? Because I actually seen this guy do everything for her, you know what I mean? And live out through that. I don't know their personal business or what type of mistakes he made, but still, like, we seen that in public.
Right.
And the next thing we only seen in public was with you with another nigga. So that shit don't really like, in the real world of building yourself up and living in peace, I ain't trying to live like that. I ain't trying to put my shit all on the line in a world where anybody can fucking DM your girl. You arguing with your lady, and y'all ain't speaking for 3-4 days. She done caught 90 DMs, then she opened them. Usually 90 niggas can't really send my girl a text message before Instagram and all that. Couldn't just contact my lady, or I don't even think my lady should be even accessible to the world. Like, you know, if you wanted to DM Beyonce, you can't DM Beyonce right now. You know that? Yeah, you just can't. Probably not even. There's other celebrities that you can DM. They say seen some, don't answer some answers, but it's some girls that they turn that shit off. You can't even, ain't even looking for your energy because they got a man in the house and shit like that. So that was another thing that was a little different than me. And me in the DM, my shit is effective. My shit don't really miss. So you guys.
You ever have a DM you ain't crack? Was it ever a DM you ain't crack? That ain't bite.
What you mean? I got DMs I ain't crack right now.
I'm talking about somebody that you shot a DM to and they ain't cracking.
Yeah, that's all the time. Everybody ain't gonna crack. I'm just saying, interaction is enough for me. If I send you a DM, you got a boyfriend, you open that, that's on you. You are ready to open that door. For a person that don't give a fuck about you, when you got a boyfriend in the house, I got security, trust, all types of things. If you open that up for a rapper,
how many homes you fucked up in your life?
I don't know. But you know how, like, when that guy sat on the joint, he was like, yeah, Meek hit my girl on this right here. Yeah. I didn't hit nobody girl. That was a girl out the club. I didn't even know her name, her number. It was just a wild night. I night at a strip club for me. You know what I mean?
She sucked the laugh off my dick. I didn't know her.
It was a crazy New Orleans night. But when he was saying that, I'm like, no, I'm big on that. Like, I ain't never fuck up no nigga I'm cool with, baby mom. I never fuck no rappers I speak to, send texts. I got real bodies. I really do my thing. I pick and choose of like who I want to deal with. I ain't jealous of no niggas. I don't want to
Don't say no names, but how many times you've been in the studio session, you kicking it with a nigga and y'all find out, yo, you too.
Yeah, we be like, you might be showing a nigga a picture, you be like, dang. Me and another rapper, like one of the hottest young niggas, always be like that. Like he show me pictures, I show him pictures. I be like, I got the same picture. He was like, man, that's crazy. She's like, me and you the same way. We joined only 4 minutes apart. That shit like that'll fuck your head up. You know what I mean?
So how you go about having a girl? You ain't even having. You like, I'm off that shit.
Yeah, I get a girl whenever I find one again and shit like that. You gotta understand me though, and I gotta understand you. This shit ain't about no love language.
So what they gotta understand?
Who I am, how to protect me, how I think, how I move. Same way I want to understand them. I understand how you think, what hurt you, what make you not feel good, what make you feel good, what make you comfortable, what not comfortable. Not just because your ass fat and you pretty. And you gotta be a hustler too around me.
It seemed like we living in a world where everybody's ass fat and they pretty and they on Instagram.
Yeah, so it don't really.
Well, them all the bitches ain't pretty.
I'm just saying, well, you know,
we give them the ass fat.
But it don't really boil you down.
Fat asses like this.
Yeah, that shit don't really boil you down to that with me. You know what I mean? We see that shit every day.
Bitch, a monkey with a donkey.
But we was talking. Me and you was talking one morning. You told me about the craziest, most disgustingest place is Snapchat. And
no, I told you if you ever want to like make sure, like I try not to check phones, but when girls be touching my shit, I be like, I got to go on your shit just to let you know that you ain't even really had to do that because your shit kind of dirty too. But if you want to ever get into, just hit the Snapchat videos. That's where all the shits is at. You know what I mean? Not the Instagram videos. See?
Oh, so
not the camera roll, Snapchat camera roll where they do all the filters and all that, the pretty faces and shit. That's a whole nother world.
That's a whole nother world.
Oh, okay.
The dark world.
I don't even want no girl that got no Snapchat right now. She got Snapchat full right now. Huh? So your messages get erased. No one wants to see. Snapchat ain't hitting right now.
But they got the back. They keep the backup. They keep the burner.
They got trust
IG.
issues.
They keep the burner IG. But they keep the burner IG too, though.
I don't have a Snapchat. You think you can DM me on Snapchat?
Oh, you ain't got one.
I ain't got no Facebook. I'm just saying, like, once them apps go out, like, you think I'm still keeping up with my Facebook DM? What the fuck I'm looking for in my Facebook DM?
Yeah.
Instagram is enough.
Right.
Especially if you're getting some money and you're doing something with yourself. How many apps you checking?
No names. A nigga ever violated you, though?
What you mean? Like, come at your chick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get violated all the time. Niggas don't care.
Nobody
they got this little thing that, like, you can't say nothing about no chick, but me, don't really do about no chick. Like, you play with me about, like, my girl or something, I'm gonna come at you about that. It ain't about no girls. About when I turn my back, When I turn my back, you better show respect with a chick around me, or I'm a tweak. And if I tweak, it ain't no control over the tweak. It ain't about no chick. It's about the respect. You know what I mean? We got this new tweak thing we be doing to suckers when they be showing all the. No, we just gonna tweak out on you on some Philly shit, straighten you out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And most of the times I try to stay away from that, like emotionally stay calm. But yeah.
But like, all right, I'm just saying.
Might got tweak, not put him out, get violent. Might tweak, snipe your BMs out or something. I mean, catch your old little chick. I mean, play around a little bit, make you feel the same way you made us feel.
But let me ask you a question. Do you think, like, when you make it to a certain level, you get a certain amount of money, you get a certain amount of power, you get a certain amount of control, do you think niggas be ego tripping sometimes?
Yeah, these niggas, they be ego tripping.
Because
they want to deal with the same girls that the next guy dealt with. Like, I don't even want nobody baby mom. Why would I want somebody baby mom that's famous to be my chick or run around with me? It's nice. I don't even want them type of problems. Right. I don't even want no niggas looking at me like that.
Because for me, I would never see a nigga with a chick and then, I backdoor him, I'm trying.
Yeah, they got this vicious follow-up game they do.
Too many women out here.
Yeah.
Like, yo, if you fucked after me, bro, you ain't do nothing to me. I've been out here since, on and off, because I've been in 2 relationships, but I've been out here moving around in a dating life, kind of like not doing too much, but I understand what's going on. If you fuck a girl behind me, just fuck behind me. You ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing to me personally.
Well, motherfucker take it as though, I fuck me chick.
Yeah, no, you just fuck the girl that I might have busted after me. What that got to do with me?
Yeah.
And I ain't telling her don't talk to nobody, don't mess with you, don't do she doing what the hell she want. So on her for fucking your little corny ass, you run around.
Is you a fan of the Red Rangers?
What that?
The Red Rangers.
What's that?
joint swallow we had.
And I ain't never take no fucking red rum. Fuck out of here.
Pills?
Ain't got to do none of that shit.
No, we got some other shit.
See.
That shit ain't to be talked about on here though. Yeah, confidential type shit.
Yeah. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about that.
He passed you off.
I'm the one that brought honey to the United States. No cat, man.
Wait,
you brought honey. Break that down.
Honey.
Where did it come from?
Came from Dubai, man. We had that shit in Dubai probably 2014.
Wait, hold on. You brought honey to the United States?
Yeah, for sure. See,
That honey
niggas ain't
shit
paying
ain't no
attention
joke.
on Instagram. When I brought it back, I threw it on the gram in 2015, 16.
Who was the first one in the Dream Chasers click to try?
Me. In Dubai.
And it did what it needed to do.
It did everything it needed to do. Yeah.
You know, my son took some honey.
Yeah, he went
His nose
crazy.
start bleeding.
No, he took the whole pack.
His nose start bleeding or
He
something.
went to the hospital, nigga. Nigga,
Fuck your son doing
nigga
taking honey,
I
man.
don't know. I ask him, Mac, what the fuck was you doing taking honey?
Yeah.
He went to the hospital. He had
Going
groin
out too
problems.
fast, young boy?
Jeez.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers tapping out.
A little too excited.
Yeah, a lot of niggas. But you know what it is? I think a lot of niggas burning these stems out with them perks.
Yeah, definitely. It's perked out. I ain't got no
Erkies.
No, niggas ain't running.
So you saying my son burnt his stem out with the perks? I knew he took
No, you better not be on no fucking perks.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, that shit is fentanyl. If you take the perks right now, you an asshole.
Right.
You could die off of just trying to get high, kill half your brain cells in your mind just by trying to get high.
And that's what they said. It ain't even
Asshole.
perks no more. It's fentanyl.
Yeah, hell yeah. 9 times out of 10, when you get a perk set up the street, it's probably gonna be a hit up perk. They got tests on Instagram, tests. We ain't trying to do all that to get high, man. I ain't gonna get high, nigga. I did perks before in my life, got addicted. Once this shit stage started hitting like this, I've been on perks before fentanyl came out, but still it was like a always open door. If I wanted to do it, I'd just do it on my own. Now that shit is a zero tolerance. Never touch. Never. I don't give a fuck about getting high. I ain't gonna risk my life to get high. You could die. You could even have a bad perk, fuck your head up.
Mm-hmm.
You asshole, you take a perk right now in these times. Feel too valuable.
Give him some game.
It was major.
No, it's a real deal. And you know me, like a lot of motherfuckers, people seeing I was skinny on Instagram, be seeing people saying that and shit like that. You know, my stomach was fucked up for like a year.
I remember
and a
we
half,
talked about
and
that.
I even talk about it on Instagram and shit. One time I remember my family members like, the internet said you on perks. The internet, I've been telling you my stomach messed up for 18 months straight. You listen to the internet, this was going on. You tell me what the internet said. Come check me out in real life, see what I'm going through, what my real life is. Come hear it from me. Don't go off the internet. Like, fuck with me. Don't go off of what you're seeing through some shit on the internet. You know what I mean? Or I might put a tweet up. I'll be posting lyrics. 9 times it'd be a Vory lyric. Vory lyrics are always like some emotional shit. Your meat perked up. I don't even do no fucking drugs. Y'all niggas out here drugged all up. Most of them do is smoke some weed, sip some liquor, and I ain't even trying to smoke weed like that.
So you got
the weed's better than the liquor.
Cause I be tweaking on. I be like paranoid, all types of shit out there.
Oh, you want them niggas smoke weed? What's that?
I'm halfway slow when I get out the.
Nigga be like this. You heard that?
I'm slow when I get out that shit, but I can rap.
Heard back there. He told me, yeah, nigga be paranoid. Nigga smoke some weed. What's that? That's the bitches, nigga.
Back in the day, though, you smoke weed in Philly, boy. You know, South Philly, smoke that weed. As soon as you hit it, you start smelling death in the air. Like, you start thinking about.
No, you was into the wrong shit. That's what he telling on himself. You smoke that weed, you smell death in there. No, you was doing some shit you wasn't supposed to be doing. Fuck is he like everybody in South Philly that smoke weed.
No, look, I swear to God on everything I love.
Death.
Look, I hit this weed one time. I think this shit turned me the fuck out.
You sure?
No, it was weed. This shit, I ain't never smoked no motherfucker.
I'm just saying. You ain't somebody passed Gilla bag one time.
Niggas from area and all that. That's what smoke that stripped out that time. You smoked wet. They was selling wet on my strip. You heard me? You know, I'm from a wet strip. We don't do wet. I'm from Hertz. You know, that's where they come grab that shit. So mind you, I hit the weed and I hit that shit. You know, I was like 16. I never thought about dying. So when I hit the weed and shit, I just started thinking about shit. This is my first time getting high. Like, damn, a lot of people getting killed around me.
Damn, that was a good weed.
Yeah, you know,
some
you
reefer.
know, you in the hood, you don't really think about it. You be like, damn, nigga got killed yesterday, nigga got killed the day before. I hit the weed, that shit put me in a weed state. Like, damn, 6 people I know got killed last week. And I was like, damn, I really can die. You know, when you're a kid, you never think about that moment.
That's the weed talking to him.
No, for real though.
You know they got Johnny. He like,
Yeah, boo-boo right here,
As
too.
a young kid, when you wild, you 16 years old, you run around the street, you get chased by the cops, we jump from roof to roof, run through alleys. We never think about actually losing our lives. When I hit that weed, that shit took me on a spin of my life. It just gave me like a deeper thinking than I usually think.
Yeah, because that shit opened up a side of the brain that ain't supposed to be.
No, but it's actually real though. Like, I'm in a house where it's a bunch of shooting going on outside. When I go and hit my weed at certain time, like, you know what? It's 1 a.m. I ain't going to fuck back out there tonight. Niggas is dying out there. Like, I get a deeper perspective from it.
See, weed for me was always a negative. It just stops it. Like you could be going through whatever you going through, you having a bad day, and then you just smoke some weed, and it's like, fuck it, shit got better. It's not that deep.
I smoke that weed. I need the get. I'm hearing people at the door, all types of shit.
Damn.
You heard me? Yeah. It make me more creative, but it just make me think. Like, well, you know, I ride dirt bikes. That's like a wild thing. You gotta be on point. I would never ride no dirt bike off of weed and shit like that because I'd be so like antsy when I'm riding around. When I'm sober, I just think like I won't make mistakes. I make as a high person, so I like being sober, high really.
I want to give a shout out to Reform, right?
Yeah.
You will always text me and send me all the champions, the accomplishments and the championships that y'all win with the Reform all over the country. But I remember you called me. You called me one day. You said, "Wow, man, I need some information." I said, "What's up?" You asked me about an old head that was in prison. My old head Hick. You was like, "Yo, man, I need some data on him. I got these people. They trying to get him out of prison." I said, "Listen, that was my old head. He raised me when I was in the penitentiary. He was always a good dude." And then before I know it, this dude was home. He said, "Wallow." I called Meek. I said, "Yo, man." I said, "Listen, he home." He said, "What?" He made some moves for him. First of all, shout out to Reform. And I'm gonna go back sometime. I'm gonna go back a couple years ago when we was in the court.
That hit?
That's it.
Yeah, see, like I ain't no hit, but you know, like you know, I know
Call me
officials
about
and shit that's on that parole board. That's like
You know the officials.
I know the people that can sign that one thing
All
and
that
be
shit.
out of there. So you know, I be telling them like when you go for
What's it
parole,
like? Yeah.
you know, you get 5 minutes to go in front of them. They white, they from different environments than us. I know them, you know what I mean, and they know me. They understand me because we communicate and talk. But you know, I see all the things that they don't really understand as we talking. As they give me game, I give them game. I know it's a lot of stuff they don't understand. Like you can come in with a teardrop on your face and shit. We know teardrop from motherfucking what's that? South Central. You got a teardrop. That mean you got a body. So imagine how a white person from a suburban area, when they come in the parole board, you come in tattoos all on your face. You know, and really, you might got tattoos on your face because you was a pussy.
Right.
You were scared to walk. You want to walk around in jail, look like you
60% of the
like you're
niggas.
a Mexican MS-13 type of level type guy, but you just got tattoos on your face, basically. But that don't really always mean like
You really soft as baby shit.
you might have been zannied up.
You just trying to. I know a couple rappers like that. I won't say you niggas.
Yeah, when I went to the house corrections, I came on one block. Everybody had tattoos on their face. Niggas had 187 on their forehead. I'm like, you gotta go to court for a murder with 187 on your forehead?
It's wild.
Yeah, I ain't supposed to be here around these people. It's a mental block right here. What the fuck is this?
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Light Boxer. One thing about Light Boxer, you be working out and you don't even realize you're working out. And guess what? They're giving $200 off your first purchase when you use code GAME at checkout. What are you waiting for? I'm talking about lightboxer.com/game. That's what you need to go to check this out. I'm talking about to get this. I'm talking about you don't got to know how to box. I'm talking about they got all your music on there, anything you're trying to listen to. I'm talking about before you know it, I'm talking about this profile track. I'm talking about it tracks your accuracy like he's not accurate. So his stuff will be off. So a lot of his stuff will be off right now. So you're not going to be able to get that. But what you need to do is focus on
because I work on a light boxer, so my shit got
we
accurate.
both work on the light boxer. You beat me one time.
Punches.
You beat me one time on the light boxer. You only beat me one time because your song was shorter than mine. That's the only reason you beat me. You get $200 off. I'm talking about $200 off when you listen. Check out, use code GAME and check out. They're gonna look out for you. Light Boxer, and they got everything. I'm talking about makes workout fun and competitive. I'm talking about you ain't got to worry about nothing. What you need to do is you need to go to lightboxer.com/game and use code GAME, and you get $200 off at checkout. I remember before reform was in play.
Yeah.
You remember that day we was in the courtroom and Mike was in there.
Yeah.
And so the judge get busy on me, get crazy on him.
Yeah, Mike who was in there? Ruben?
Mike Rubin was in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all that don't know, that's one of the owners of the 76ers.
Listen, that's Mike.
Good dude.
Yeah.
Good people. Meek. So judge get busy anymore, all crazy. So we go into a recess in the joint, but they still got Meek. They ain't letting him leave. So we going in the hallway. Mike come to us. He like, yo, he said, why does she act like that's what they be doing in there? I said, yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
So Mike is like, no, that can't be normal. She's in there like he killed somebody. This is just a violation. Boom, 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 boom. I said, Mike, that's normal. This is what we. The motherfucker turned red because he couldn't believe that we was going through this shit in the bottom in the trenches. This is how it go.
Yeah.
So we go back and he said, no, I'm going to go in there. We're going to straighten this out. So Mike got money and power.
Yeah, but he don't know that's a whole different
He
thing.
get in there, he go back in there. Yo, you're gonna be. He's gonna be all right. He get up. I'm what's the name owner? Boom, 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 boom. I mean, she said, excuse me, hold up right there. Excuse me, stand up, cuff him real quick. He looked up back like, what the fuck is going on?
No, can I take these Cartiers off? I need to throw it.
He like, what the fuck? I'm like, this normal shit to us.
I heard her read some shit out that said 2 to 4 years, but it was a long sentence. I didn't know what she said.
Mike stopped in this whole joint. She like, hold up, 1 minute. Cuff him. He stand, they cuff him. Like, what the fuck's going on? So she like, yeah, finish what you saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking like that, like round the way, Rashida. Yeah, finish what you saying. He said,
y'all got 10 more minutes too, because I got a wedding to attend to too also.
Getting busy in there. She's getting busy. I'm like, damn, Meek got a ring. I'm like, Meek must got some type of shit or some type of wild case that nobody know about. So she get off on him. Mike's sitting there thinking like, oh, what is, like, man, get out of here. They grabbed me. I want him, what's the name? He's getting boom, but I'm like, courtroom, fuck, there's only like 5, 10 of us in there. It ain't not a lot of people.
Yeah, too. Let's get to the bottom of that too. When I go to court too, man, that shit don't really be looking as it
was 15
like,
of us in there.
Yeah, it'd be like 15 people, you know what I mean? I always got caught up along the way of worrying about motherfuckers that you might be with me for 2 months straight on the road living lavish. I went to court tomorrow, you ain't even come. Yeah. Damn, you was tired.
Hey, listen, that motherfucker look like, that shit look like, it ain't look like no concert in there. I'm talking about, listen.
Don't look like my family, my grandma, my aunts, and uncles and shit like that.
His mom was
2, 3 homies. Coon, motherfucker, P-Mine, maybe. It ain't really a lot. Earning it was booked. It's like only like 2, 3
So we in there, me, Mike, and couple, that was it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at that shit. I'm like, damn, this shit is real. But I'm used to that. I know how it is when it's on the other side.
I was there when they gave you that dub.
Listen, so now the whole thing is like, they grip you up. You just went from having it your way. Now you up chested. You in the motherfucking cell making chi-chis.
Yeah.
How was that transition to know, like, damn, she just got out on me like this? How did you feel at that moment?
Like he wanted
dizzy.
to die.
Yeah, I was dizzy for like 15 days. I ain't gonna lie. They had me on a 23-1 lockout. I couldn't use the phone. When I used the phone, I only used it for like 8 seconds. And like, you know how you gotta do the collect call, the free joint? They give one free joint. You call, yo, throw some money on the books. It's me. They got me in Camp Hill. Mind you, I don't know where I'm at. Fucking, she had locked me up. You know, I didn't have an idea I was going to jail.
No, you didn't that day.
I still wore 2 pair of socks and 2 pair of drawers because dealing with Brinkley is like, you don't know.
Still to this day, I got 2 pairs of drawers on.
Yeah, you don't know if you
got 2 pair of drawers.
Because nigga, you know the rule, nigga.
Nigga, you gonna get busy on somebody.
Get busy.
You got 2 pair of drawers on right now?
You gotta get out of jail free
because I've been rocking like that since I was a kid. What the fuck are you talking about?
I only wore that shit because I was about to go to court.
You get so used to that shit.
That's crazy.
When I stepped in them streets, a old head, Shocky. Shout out to Shocky. He told me, oh, you out here, nigga, you better wear 2 pairs of drawers because when you get up that motherfucking jail, nigga, you got 1 pair on, you're going to have your dick in your ass in a jumper that 1,000 niggas done wore.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so to this day, 2 pairs. You just never know.
You want some cake?
So she banged me out. You know, he bang you out. You go downstairs. But I went in the back. When I went in the back, they let Mike come through like this glass.
Mike was fucked up.
Yeah, he was crying and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I had a big lump in my throat too. Eyes getting watery every time somebody come in there. I'm like, damn.
Listen.
I'm really thinking she gonna make me do 30 days and give me my time back. She ain't gonna give me no 2 to 4.
When they told him to stand up, he said, he looked, he like, what the? He said, yeah, cuff him.
Miss gave me 2 years, a 4-year sentence.
He was sick. I'm telling you, he's sick, Mike, and they thought that. And it's different because you got money and power right here speaking on your behalf, and then you got the other people on the other side saying, yeah, he's cool, he gets understanding.
Yeah, the DA saying it's okay.
They remixed him. So now you up chested, and you 15 days you fucked up. How did you get it together to even get your mind right?
Yeah, I just had to get in the mix. I started really start. I mean, just getting into activities and shit like that. At first, I was miserable, just trying not to talk to nobody for like a month or 2, and then after a while, you just gotta, get in when you fit and start focusing on yourself. You know, you here. I always tell niggas like that's like a like a bitch. I mean, you lose your bitch, it's gonna hurt, but shit, you gonna cry when you in jail. If you hurting while you there, but you gonna cry every day,
Right.
Because crying ain't gonna open the doors and ain't gonna do nothing to make it better. So you try to stay in like a positive mind frame and just keep pushing forward. I was reading all types of shit, law of attraction. I will not stay in this jail for 2 years straight. I was trying everything.
He turned into a deep dark dumb nigga.
You pray all types of shit. For real.
Oh, you turned into a deep dark dumb nigga.
Yeah, I did everything. Crazy.
Walking the yard, working out, get a walkie, talking to the old heads.
Motherfucking Meek Mill up there with a couple M's in the back, smoking buckhorns. Yeah.
I'm in the yard with JBM now every day out this motherfucker. Damn, how I get from being on the road now? I'm with motherfucking the mob.
Yeah, you like
people trying to pull me back, and that's not like that. These are good men. These the ones that helped mold me when I was there. But I went from straight to like flying a jet, living in mansions and shit to that little cell. I ain't had no celly, but just the cell being locked up 23 hours a day, that shit'll fuck your mind.
What was going in your mind when you was when it's all said and done, locked down, you in that by yourself, man? And you just thinking, what was going through your mind? Like, did you thought you was gonna come up out of that situation?
Yeah, no, I kind of had hope, but I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like every day, that just curious point of not knowing what's gonna happen tomorrow is just like the most part that'll really drive you crazy.
Yeah, because when you get time and you know how much time you got, and you like, I got a minimum.
But I had time. That was sentenced. Usually,
but you had niggas on your team that was working too, so you knew
real shit.
And you probably talking to them, and they probably telling you, yeah, we working. We don't worry about it. We gonna.
I'm like, are you sure? Did somebody tell you something behind the scenes? Like I'm asking every question I can know. Like, y'all sure? Y'all think I'm getting out? Yo, I'm telling you, it take like 2 years to get back in court. It take a long time to even get back in court when you're in the Pennsylvania system. So, I just kept like a hopeful eye. And then, one day Mike came to see me and shit. I never really broke this part down. Mike came to see me. Him and Kevin Hart, old head Reef and shit. Old head named Eric Riddick. I used to chill with him, play chess every day. He's standing at my doorway. I turn around, Mike Rubin and I'm at the doorway. Michael Rubin and Kevin Hart. Let's block out. All these
niggas came to the block?
Yeah. All these niggas I'm on the block with got life. Everybody, probably 90% of this block got life. All old heads, it's the honor block, but you still get smacked up.
Right.
All that shit, yeah.
But for the most part, they trying to chill.
Yeah, this like where the guys that like most respected at over here on the honor block. You got Mike Wade,
all that good shit.
Yeah,
190 water.
Yeah, you got 190 water, ice every night. I look up, I see Mike and Kevin Hart. So, they come walking on the block. Everybody start coming out their cell. They come in my cell. And this shit sound like I'm just telling a bullshit ass story.
Yeah, they come to the block. Yeah, this ain't the visiting room.
Yeah, so we in the cell and shit. Kev and Mike coming in like, man, this shit ain't too bad like I thought it was.
Shit, what?
Man, you don't stop fucking playing me, pussy. I'm talking to Kev and shit playing around. Man, they don't stop playing. You don't see my drawers hanging up right there? I'm embarrassed. Kevin Hart, Mike seeing my drawers and shit.
Hanging up. You watch these shit in the sink.
Over top of my toilet with my
joints
rags.
got a little streak in them.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, this shit will have a streak in them. Girls from up, that shit is all white. They want to demolish the mentality in that drink. They get all white boxes. Your sweat can't even be on this motherfucker too much. You gotta hand wash your boxes inside the toilet or the sinks.
He knew he did everybody boxes on the whole tier. On the whole block.
He used to work for
all they drawers in the back, drop them off in his cell.
Tell the truth, man.
What?
He was in there working for $8 an hour. You had a 20-year bid, so
I had a bunch of jobs. Come on.
You watch every nigga drawers on the block.
I wasn't no fucking Maytag nigga. I ain't working no laundry. That's just fucking mind, you nut ass
watched them in his cell too.
At the end of the day, cuz I had all them jobs. I had a bunch of jobs. I didn't say that. Be real. But when
I ain't had no fucking job.
I already know. I know how it is.
You go in the hole if you don't get no job. Take me to the hole, man.
Listen, of course, you was in a different situation.
No,
not that. It's just that, like,
he was running the knitting class up there.
Yeah, like, come on, y'all got me sentenced to prison. Y'all talking about this doing me better. Y'all got me sweeping the barbershop up in here for criminals. Y'all is tripping. I ain't doing this. I'm Nelson Mandela. Lock me in a fucking hole.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game
is brought to you by
OCB Rolling Papers.
OCB.
The OCB Rolling Papers is the largest rolling paper brand in the world. I said the world, Craig.
The world.
You mean not the city.
The world.
Not the little town.
The world.
Not even the country.
The world.
The world, Craig.
The world.
Yes. It's the biggest in the world, and it has been one with nature, crafted naturally since 1918. So anything that's been around since 1918, you can guarantee one thing. It's good.
Super good.
Because if it wasn't, it wouldn't still be around.
Think about that.
Just think about that. OCB Rolling Papers is the shit. They got the new bamboo, thin, slow burning, You need to try it. When you're out and about, make sure you pick up some OCB rolling papers. In 2020, OCB ultra thin, slow burning bamboo rolling pins, fibers, 100% French mill bamboo paper style, unbleached. So what are we talking about? No GMOs, none of that. So what are we talking about? OCB rolling papers is the shit when you're out and about. There's nothing else to get busy with other than OCB rolling papers. And to get some, go visit OCBUSA.com/game. Get 4 booklets of OCB in a rolling tray for only $4.99, courtesy of us. OCBUSA.com/game. Hey, let me ask you a question though. How many times though? Because you got a lot of goddamn yams on the street, but in there you ain't had nothing. How many times you put yourself looking at a little chubby CO like,
yeah, they start turning to be bad after
damn, you ain't that much time in me. You went that quick?
5 months without no pussy.
5 months? Listen, man. I ain't listen.
5 months
they said on the streets, nigga, don't go 5 hours. They said he got near. He start looking at the little chubby.
You know that little chubby wubby.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
Chick come through on a late night,
You at the door tapping out. Eddie was in the cell by himself.
I never got no pussy in jail. So people thought I had it like that. I'm like, I'd have paid $10,000, $20,000 to get some pussy in jail.
He got some action, but it wasn't no coochie.
Fuck out you nut ass niggas. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like, come on, he was some bullshit, He act like I was partying in the joint. He trying to slide that shit in over like I was partying. Like, the old heads be sliding around and gliding. Nigga, I wasn't sliding and gliding in the joint, nigga. Don't try to put that on. You always trying to put muscle on my jacket.
Fucking it hot.
Get the fuck out of here, this little ass nigga. Yeah, but dog, the whole twist is like this. Now to go to somewhere else. We from Philly. Everybody want to make it out. Everybody want to do music.
But let me get to the end of this story. People need to know this. So Mike and Cab came myself. Boom, when they dip, link up the old head, play some ping pong. Literally, I'm just popping shit when I'm playing ping pong. I beat everybody on the block. Oh yeah, I just beat all y'all niggas, man. I know I'm about to leave. I'm out of here, man. I can't be stopped. My wave is crazy. I went in the cell, locked in. Every time at 4 o'clock, Ernie was watching the news too. In jail. What count is that? 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock count. Everybody go in their cell, watch the news because everybody locked in. So I'm watching the news. I'm eating tuna. I'm eating the mackerel and rice.
Classic.
Got the mackerel on top of the rice.
Yes, sir.
With the honey over top of the mackerel. Some quick shit.
Yes, sir.
Just make the little minute rice. Throw the mackerel on top. Heat him up with some hot water.
Classic shit.
Throw the honey on there, a little seasoning and shit.
You ever throw that shit on the bagel?
Yeah, hell yeah.
The raisin bagel.
Yeah, so I whip him up and shit. I'm sitting on the bed eating.
Your hand wasn't like that though, B.
No, my shit was like that. Them OGs in there respect my hand.
They respect your hand.
I came right up in there, yo, man. Show me what a stinger is, man. I'm gonna make my own food, man. Somebody might try to poison me in this bitch.
So you was a Chi-Chi warrior in there.
I end up getting a chef.
Wait, what the fuck you mean you got a chef?
The chef's in jail. Yeah. I told you.
They pay a nigga $3-4 a week. We gonna cook everything for you every day.
Chef in jail, man.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You thinking niggas be joking? I be telling you.
Even when I left from jail, I had this nasty boy cooking my food, probably digging all in his ass and shit like that, not washing his hands. Jail dirty as hell, and then you got a dog in the cell.
He didn't know about the dogs in the cell. I told you.
Yeah, they had 53 dogs on my block.
He ran the prison puppy, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Word.
I told you they had dogs.
Word.
Come on, man.
They had 53 pit bulls on my shit.
53
pit bulls. You can't imagine that. Niggas walking around big ass pits.
Gangsters.
He got life.
Yeah.
They got big ass pit on the block.
No, he did.
Sitting on the phone, pit jump over your leg. Yo, get your dog, my man. Like that type shit. I was in Disneyland. I'm like, man, where the fuck did these people put me at, man? They got me somewhere with people training dogs, man. What is this about? I'm trying to get home to my family, better my life, man, pay my taxes.
And what's so crazy is they was comfortable in that motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, they wasn't. These the OGs that had life, though. I mean, they give you dogs to rehabilitate them and send them back out. But saying that to say, I went on the news, man. Look, Meek Mill is leaving. He made bail.
You only they just walk. You like
literally. I ain't have no idea looking at the TV. I literally got out my seat and just stood up and looked in the sky. And said, yes. Like literally, I had to stand up my own self and just look. All that shit start banging. You hear everybody banging on the doors. Boom, 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 boom. That mean everybody was watching the news too. Mm-hmm. Lady come to my cell like, man, pack your stuff. I know they about to get you out of here early. I don't know what the hell to do. I'm on 5 months in. I think I'm about to do 2 years. So, I'm just excited. When I come out, like a big crowd around my door. my old head Reef, like, man, I'm shaking everybody's hand. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Whatever pictures you got, leave that shit. We're gonna send it to you. Just leave right now, man. We're gonna send you all your paperwork. I left. When I left, I ain't know no helicopter was outside. I got outside, I seen my mans and them. As soon as we made the left out of the prison, what the fuck is a helicopter out here? We got on a helicopter, went to the game. I was mind blown the whole time. I couldn't really catch up with the speed of that shit.
You had like the whole jail fit on. You like
it's like your culture shock
on a chopper. I mean?
I actually can't even really super remember it because it was so like it wasn't devastating, but it was just so much at one time that it was just like a blackout moment because you go from being depressed to extremely happy in like a matter of minutes, and that shit ain't never stopped from there. I came home, made a bunch of money, got a label deal, built Reform, dropped a crazy album, went on 2 tours. You know, that shit never slowed down. You know what I mean? I've been living in it ever since.
Yeah. We from Philadelphia. Murder rate crazy.
Yeah.
And everybody want to get out. Everybody, the way to get out is fucking rap.
Mm-hmm.
What can you say?
I don't know what to say about them niggas. Last time I told the young niggas, yo, man, look, y'all stop beefing, whatever. I get 4 or 5 of y'all deals. They start acting, this shit turn into a beef. Like, what type of time? All right, y'all want beef? All right, I'm gonna get a deal to Core. Core, come on. I forgot who Core signed to. I know he signed through DC to another major label, but I ain't really worrying about the motherfucking benefits from that. You know what I mean? I just made sure the paperwork right, did what we do. Core. The whole initiative was to like get some money circulating through the neighborhood instead of like these young kids not having no money, killing each other all day because, you know, we were just watching them last night. We watching our young niggas like act like they from Chicago. You know what I mean? Not saying Chicago isn't around. That's their upbringing. That gang shit. They grew up in that shit. They moms, dads, nigga. My moms was boosters, hustle and shit like that. Dads was hustlers. In Philly, we don't really got gangs. You know what I mean? We never had gangs. Never. We got family, we got friends that we grew up with that like we ride or die for. Yeah. And that's basically your neighborhood, your blocks. Right. It ain't a gang. Like I put a post up today, seen a little girl get hit by a car, they shooting. We got this new thing we do. Like when I'm down in the areas I be at, like if I go to South Philly right now for 3 nights, we gonna rope that whole hood off with whatever type of guns, whatever type of artillery we need to protect ourselves in that neighborhood. We gonna protect the kids. We gonna protect ourselves. Niggas ain't just gonna come through here shooting when we out here because they know we got that shit out here and you can't come through here and just shoot freely while old ladies out here, kids out here, and we not the targets that's actually causing the drama for niggas to shoot. Like when we out, and you can't really see me outside no more at this age and at this point in my life, but the other day I shot a video. You might see a gun in the back here, 100-shot drum. Yes, it's illegal, and yes, we protect the community. Yes, these old ladies and kids around here know it ain't dangerous because they see one of us on the corner with a stick. I mean, because it's a dangerous neighborhood. 500 black men get killed here a year. Why should we not have a stick on this block protecting everything that around this area? You know what I mean? And without that type of protection of like, or that source of that feel that you protect, it'll make you crazy almost seeing a lot of violence and shit like that. And I've been seeing the young niggas, everything is like a beef talk, a op, and smoking on this, smoking on. Y'all saying shit that you can't take back. You know, when you talk about people dead fools, and they come kill you 6 years later about that. You know what I mean?
10 years later.
Yeah, I lashed out in school in the 4th grade. Girl told me, and that's why your dad did. I was in the 4th grade. I really was dealing with that though. You know what I mean? I went crazy in the classroom. Nobody ain't understand like why I went that crazy, but you know that was a real thing.
Right, and to the youngins, what a lot of them don't understand is you're out here, you running around, doing a bunch of dumb shit. When you go to them jails, they check them guns in at the jail.
Yeah, you gotta be built like that too.
Then when you get up there and you done killed some nigga for something that ain't had nothing to really do with nothing, and then you get up here and his uncle who been up here for 15 years, who he just do 2,000 push-ups a day for no reason, just because he ain't going nowhere.
The game is so fucked up. You got these niggas talking they real street niggas, or they crime bosses, or this person a rat, this person ain't no rat, or this person. That niggas ain't even never been to jail. You gonna be a gangster? That's just a part of it. You heard me? If you gonna be a street nigga a while, jail is a part of that.
Right. Because
I ain't saying just growing up in the hood, jail is a part of. If you gonna be a gangster, a hitter, a real street nigga, jail is actually a part of that. You gotta go through that stage. Like your homies have to know that you went to jail a few times, that you ain't gonna tell when this shit going. None of these niggas ain't really been in no penitentiaries and none of that. Show me, pick them out. Show me who got the data that been in penitentiaries that's ready to do 30 years off. You don't even gotta do no shooting. You can send a hit, tell somebody go kill somebody. Which one of these niggas you think ready to go on motherfucking SDC?
And stand on
They'll
it.
put them niggas in there with puffing them, and then puffing them and break them niggas' hands every fucking day in them jails and shit like that. Terrorize you guys that's running around with guns, shooting at innocent people and just killing people for minor things. When you get on the other side of that wall, or even like I be around niggas, everybody got the realest, they the realest, this, that, and saying, how y'all the realest? I just came from the penitentiary, holding it, the richest nigga in the whole prison system. Niggas know don't say nothing to me. And I ain't carrying a gangster attitude. I ain't carrying nothing. I'm carrying a thoroughbred resume. I'm rich in here. Ain't no niggas in here going in here without no suits. Not no tough guys that think no niggas old or nothing. I'm talking about cool little young niggas that ain't got no suits and shit like that. I'm standing on real shit. I'm telling you, when I come home, I done freed about 4 or 5 of these OGs that got life in prison from my neighborhood. I still ain't claiming the realest, but for the ones who doing that, I be sitting in the cut looking. I've been getting bitches. I've been on you be a millionaire in the hood. That's actually a dumb thing to do. But just go check the record. I was tweaking out, ride my pedal bike through the hood, ride my dirt bikes through the hood, my Rolls Royces. It's actually not the smart thing to do, but that don't make you more motherfucking real. You just got 3, 4 OGs home back to their family. That's real to me.
And the bottom line, all the youngins out there, everybody scream, I'm real.
No, the old heads in there.
Real.
You might niggas OG. You 60, ain't never did nothing for nobody. You ain't never did no real shit out.
You right.
Kill somebody.
We concentrate on giving the young niggas name. We don't even give a fuck about the old niggas.
No, sure.
Because the old niggas, a lot of them niggas' lives be a throwback Thursday. They talk about what they used to do, what they did. Nigga don't give a fuck about none of that unless you're doing it now, nigga.
Yeah.
Don't no nigga give a fuck about I came out with That's Us back in 2000 and I had Versace shit on and I was nobody give a fuck about none of that, man.
No.
About what I'm doing now,
I'll tell you like this. I don't give a fuck what Benz you had in 99, 98, or none of that. I want to know what Benz you about to get or what Benz you got right now.
Right.
We can talk about that too, because that is a part of your resume.
Right.
But it's about what the fuck is going on
right
now.
Right. And to the young niggas out there, everybody real. Just so you know, everybody's real.
What is the definition of real? Let's get to the bottom of that.
Hold on. Everybody's real until they put into a real situation.
Yeah.
You can't. Everybody scream, I'm a real nigga. But they never been in the real shit to prove that you real.
Yeah.
So it's easy to say some shit. It's easy to shout out, I'm real. Ooh, I go to jail. I'm standing tall like City Hall. Every nigga said that real? Before they got to jail. And the motherfucker said, we got you on camera and you're facing 20 to 40. Everybody real till they coming to that time, and then they got me. Okay, now it's time for me to not be real. It was Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike was with me. Ronnie shot him. Mike pulled the car around. So to the youngins out there, everybody real till you get put in a real situation.
It's a different life.
I say you can't cry about the streets once you sign up.